Hello, welcome to part 39 of this Airbnb clone Ruby on Rails series. Sorry. First of all, I am really happy to see how the community has been interacting. You guys have been like, I've seen videos which have 2 views, but at the same time they have 1 like or 2 like, which means that although the user base is really small, uh, you guys are getting good knowledge from this. At the same time, I am also getting a lot of knowledge from this because I've seen some comments from community members who have written really positive comments about explaining how we can improve this further. So I do have all those points in mind. I haven't replied to those comments, keeping in mind that I will get back to them and I will apply those solutions which they have suggested. Or if I don't apply to those solutions, then possibly it means that I have some counter opinion, and in that case I will explain why I'm not applying this. So that's first. Second, there is a community poll going on my channel. So if you'll go to my channel, there is a poll going on in which I mentioned what can be the next series that we can do. It will probably start end of Feb or March first week, but a lot of people have voted for e-commerce platform. A lot of you have suggested things in detail why it would be beneficial, and I'm really happy to see all these things. One common pattern that I'm noticing in this is that a lot of you want Rails plus React combination. So whatever will be the next project, we'll focus on Rails plus React combination. I will rely on you guys. Whatever you mention, I'll try to implement that. And I'm happy that this is not just a one-way communication; it's a two-way thing. So I encourage all of you to comment on various videos as well as these community posts, so that we can basically improve. And even I am learning a lot, so I'm enjoying. Yeah. That being said, there is second thing which one of my YouTube subscribers mentioned, that I should create my own website to make things easier. So this is my website, uh, rajattalesra.netlify.app. For now, I created this on the weekend. I mentioned my projects and all those basic things. Right now, I've kept it in a way that that whenever I apply for new jobs, I can use this. But if you guys want to get in contact with me, there are links here. I will add TopMate link also. Okay, and if you guys have any suggestion in improving this website, do let me know. I'm always open for suggestions. Now let's continue on our project. So let's go and see what was the last thing that we did. Okay, we had written all these things in reviews, like the overall rating, cleanliness, accuracy, check-in, communication, and with proper backend and calculations. We can optimize this further. I think we can use services and helpers, but I'll do that later on once we are done with these reviews. So let's go on to these reviews now. Let's not focus on the UI part, but instead focus on the showing the correct data part. So let's go to code. Okay, I have opened this because we will need to add more users. So we can do something like this, maybe 20 times, then we can create user here. But we have an issue. Our user doesn't have a name and profile picture. They just have these IDs. No worries. Okay, let's do one thing. In this video, I'll keep it short because I have to go out for dinner. Let's not focus on the backend part, and instead focus on the UI part, similar to what we did here. We focused on the UI part first and then we fixed the backend. I think if you're copying something, then it might become easier to implement things. But if you're implementing things from scratch, then creating backend first can be a better option, at least for me. So let's go to Airbnb, one of the properties. Let's go to this one. What type of reviews they have? Okay, they have grid review. They are mentioning six reviews, and after that they are mentioning show all 37 reviews. Got it. Great. With this, they are showing 5 years on Airbnb. So we won't mention this detail, or maybe we will mention the city. I'm not fully sure yet. Name, profile, this, and rating. and rating timestamp. Okay, in our case we have this headline, so let me find this in our text. Reviews, go to this. Let's try to change one item first. Okay, this is the best white t-shirt out there. Okay, I don't need this H3. That's one. Refresh. Got it. We can also do this grid thing. So for that, let me go to TailwindCSS. Sorry, Tailwind UI. Reviews. Do we have side-by-side reviews? No, no, nope. We don't have wait. Okay, we don't have side-by-side reviews. Something else that we can use. Grade column this. Okay, let's directly use grade column. Let's close this. On smaller screens they show one, right? So let's do this. This is our one item, this is our second item. What's going on here? Mark adverts rating. This is our first review, second review, third review, and we have only 3 reviews right now, right? So let's do one thing. Div / div. First thing, on large devices, I have been using Bootstrap in my personal website, so because of that I might make some mistakes here. Grid. Is there any grid in this? Grid column 7 gap. Okay. Grid calls to columns 2 and grid. Let me check gap. Okay, so there is gap of, let's say, 4, and in this what we will do is, this is the grid, outer grid. We will run this loop of property dot reviews do review end. Okay, and for each and every one of those, copy this, paste this, fix the indentation. Let's see how it looks. 1 2 3, we have only 3 of these. Why? We have 5 reviews. Equals to refresh. Active record collection, this. Why? Sorry, dot each. 1 2 3 4 5 and then the rest. Great. Now instead of 4, let's make it 8 and see how it looks. It looks better. Now let's get rid of the outer code. We don't need this. Refresh. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. Let's increase this gap further. 16 is way too much. And on smaller screens they look like this, so in that case we can use space y8. Looks better. Now let's have a look at this one. 5 star out of 5 star. Okay, I've searched this right side. Okay, got it. So if it is order of 2, I would like this to be first so that it becomes easy to understand for me. Now refresh, great. We want to show the rating, right? So for that we did that. Where did we do that? We haven't done that actually. How many stars do we want to show? We haven't done that. Great, no worries. Okay, 10 minutes. Let's run this loop 5 times. 5 dot times do %end, and all those times let's paste this, remove this, refresh, and it still looks great. So we are just showing the same stuff 5 times. Now we'll control this value later on. We have this review. Now let's go to here on our property. We have this name on the right side and this on the bottom. You can make those changes. I'm not worried about these things. We can easily do that, right? If you face any issues, then do let me know. In future we can create a video and fix this, but I won't bother that this is the top and this is bottom and here we have left and right. I think it's fine. Maybe we can decrease size here. So for that, margin top left should be 12, and I will increase this gap instead. Yes. Maybe we can fix this, no worries. Maybe we can directly do that. Profile picture name, profile picture this. Let's do this. Flex column. Yes, flex column. Div / div. Inside this, let's use this image first. Then let's go to our name. Use that. Rating review. Rating should be bottom, so rating can cut. Rating can be below this. Let's fix this and review, right? Let's get rid of this and review, and let's get rid of everything else. This one, yeah. And now we can fix the spacing. Margin top, margin top, margin MLMT. First, let's get rid of order. We don't need that. This is done, this is done. Now we just try to fix this name to the right. So class flex item center. Yes, and in this I can use margin start 4. Yes, rating size maybe I can decrease, so for that I'll use this as 2 by 2. 2 is small. 4 by 4 is still big. 3 by 3. This looks good. This also looks good, but they have a bigger gap here. So, and the text size for this should be bigger. What is this? Text size is small? No. Let's do this space. Refresh. And gap. I've been back and forth on this gap way too many times. Sorry. Yeah. But why is it looking bad? Margin 32. Where is this margin 32 coming from? 4 8s or 32. Let's make it 0. Now it looks better. Great. Let's do this 6 times, not 5. This is 5, this is 6. So let's go to another property which has more reviews. Yeah, we are able to show all these details. Now let's do one more thing, which is limit this to 6. Okay, so I'm just thinking what should I do here. Dot limit, I think we can use dot limit, right? One, two, three, four, five, 6. Let's cross check this. 2. Yes, we can use limit. So we have limited this to 6, but if there are more reviews, then we want to show the button, right? Percent property dot reviews count is greater than 6 if there are more reviews. Then what do we want to do? We want to show a button. What type of button? This show all 37 reviews. Where have we used this kind of button? Have we used this somewhere else? Let's go to home. No, we haven't used it yet. So let's go to our TailwindCSS. Sorry. By the way, I'm using this again repeating paid component. Paid Tailwind UI. But you can go to my GitHub code and find this code on each and every individual branch. Okay, each and every individual branch. That's a bad sentence. What was I thinking of here? Reviews count button. Let's go to these buttons. It's a white border hover. Oh, we don't need button groups here. Let's use this last one. Why is this not getting indented correctly? Button MD this instead of button text. Let's refresh. Okay, definitely some mistake. Let's cut this, refresh. Encoder the syntax error while templating this. Okay, no worries. If this is greater than this, do this. Refresh. Encountered a syntax error while rendering template this. Okay, no worries, no worries. Let's go. Show all reviews, but the size is an issue. Size, let's fix it. Shadow, remove. Let's remove shadow. We don't need that. And width. Why is it taking full width? Okay, it should be out of this grid also. Now it looks good. Let's check this button. Text size should be a bit bigger and black. Text size, text large. Next time I'll make sure that I finish Bootstrap and then later on only I start continuing on Tailwind. Text size, no, font size. Text SM, text base, text large, Excel. LG. Got it. Now let's go. Ring can be black. On hover, background can be 200. No, 200 is way too much. 100 is also way too much. 50 was fine, I think. Yeah, 50 is fine. And we have to reduce corner radius is also fine. Looks good. Let's increase the padding just 4, 3. I think this is fine. So we have set up the basic UI part here. This will show this rating. Let's do 2 more changes. I think we have this much time. Okay, no worries. We will do the entire backend setup work later on. But now at least the UI part has been set up. So that's it. Thank you. Bye bye. And yeah, again, thanks a lot for your acting as a community and not just as viewers. Bye bye.